All right. Well, hello again. So, um, here I have the year of the woodsnake, according to Corey, and this is the finished piece. And I worked on this for quite a few hours after the last recording, after I made the last video. It is true. It's challenging for me to really deeply drop in while I'm making a video and orienting myself just towards other people. So I just, once I got working, I kind of lose track of time and I just kind of go down a rabbit hole. And so I worked on this for several hours the other night. And I'm really pretty delighted with it. I am kind of amazed. I'm surprised by what it looks like, but I'm happy with it. I mean, I think it's what strikes me about it is that the focus is so weird. So if I put my fingers here, I notice like it'll focus, the camera will automatically focus whatever I point to. So but what I notice is that it really, first of all, what I noticed is that it has this very happy, to me, like there's this lightness to it. There's like a joyfulness to it, like spring, like springtime, like joy and abundance, and and it's not what it's not what it felt like to me, my year so far. but it's so beautiful to me that the overall the overall energy of it is just like moving towards this beauty, moving towards this joy, and that just makes me so happy when I see it. And moving towards growth and light and more like deeper into myself, which I think of myself as a super joyful, happy, creative person. So I mean, I'm a Taurus, I'm a spring baby, like I'm you know yeah, but I do see in it this journey, right? This like struggle in a way, because there's this like almost like the tarot card, the Wheel of Fortune, right? There's this like um it's like it takes work, right? To turn that wheel, to turn it around. And it's like in the philosophies, I used to study with a philosopher who a Platonic philosopher. My dad was a Platonic philosopher, but well, he was not only Platonic, but there's this notion of ousia, right? Ousia is like the when the intelligence, meaning our soul's intelligence, our inner eye, our turns around to see itself, right? So we turn around to see ourselves, and oh my God, I'm gonna start crying. Like that is what this is. Like it's so beautiful. And I'm not like saying that bragging. It's like, because honestly, I when I'm like in it, when I'm making something like this, I'm just like making choices, right? I'm choosing things intuitively, and I'm also like choosing things like based on color and like, oh, does this feel right? And like, do I like this here? And like the butterflies feel right, and there's this movement, right? Movement upwards, And so there's a sense of ascension, and then but also liberation, right? I mean, and then I love how the snake is coming around, and then all these there's also this, like, I see this narrative of like helping spirits, like there's all these like energies coming together, to come to the assistance, of the soul, to to guide it and to help it. And I very much felt that way, and still do all year long, like that I had these, I had ancestors and spirits and guides, like, and angels, and these just coaxing me and along, and like even in my dreams they were coming to me and talking to me, and guiding me. So but yeah, I just I really I really am surprised by this, because it's so busy. There's so much there, and but it's like a garden, a garden, and the snake, I put the snake skin in there, and then there's like the fairy spirit standing on the apple, which always reminds me of not just Eve, not like the even so much the biblical apple, but the poison apple in Snow White, in the story of Snow White, the evil stepmother, and then how the fairy's like standing on it, to support her, so like using it, you know, to help guide the butterfly up, like. And then I've got the wheel of color, and the color beings, for me these are like light beings, and the symbolism of, like, the bulbs, the flowers that bloom once a year, but like they go down into the earth and they kind of hibernate, but then they like regenerate, they come back every year. So yeah, it's very much feels like my journey this year of, like, extricating myself from Hades, from under the earth, which I definitely felt like I did, and not on my own, really. Like I felt like I had a lot of help from these helper spirits and beings and guides and forces, unseen forces, and seen some. Um, and then there's like the witness, the souls, the watcher, who's like sort of watching the drama unfold, and just like, come on, like, because he's at once, she's at once like separate from it, but not, it's like it is her, but she's witnessing it. And so her destiny rides upon the success, of this journey. But it's or I should say this challenge, this, what is it? It's like a quest, like a, more than that, man, like a test. And but definitely a karmic journey. And tomorrow is the eclipse, so in Pisces, full lunar eclipse in Pisces, Saturn retrograding into Pisces, which is also pretty intense for me because I have Saturn in Pisces in the 12th house. That's in my natal chart. So, but I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. I'm hoping it's gonna help things shift, help release things that need to be released, that once and for all. So, and yeah. So anyway, that's the final piece, and oh, I guess if you want, I can tell you how I did it. But I mean, it's a lot of drawing. It's a lot of cutting out images and these like stickers that I use, and then just fitting them in. A lot of it is like surgically placing them into, in these ways where they become very, integrated into the picture, so that they're not like, they're not just like things that are kind of stuck on the surface. They relate to each other and to the image, and so that they create. And I love this, the box with the doves flying out. It's like the final liberation, it's yeah, I'm it's different from, it's really different from some other pieces I've made, but it's more like a landscape, but I really, it makes me happy. I don't know. It makes me smile. It's just so weird and fun and cool, I think. Anyway, yeah, it's watercolor, collage, paint, using stencils, some drawing, but yeah, that's it. Mixed media collage. So it's kind of just the medium I'm getting into these days. So all right, well, I hope you guys have a really wonderful night, if any of you are actually out there watching this in YouTube land. But and stay safe, and I hope that I send you lots of really good vibes and blessings and thoughts for the eclipse. I hope it helps. I hope it goes well for you, and I know it will, because that's what eclipses do, right? I mean, even if they're hard, they're usually help us get rid of things that we need to get rid of, that we need to release. So for our own good, for our good. So the saying goes, anyway. All right, well, good night. It's late. I'm gonna go to sleep. All right, bye. Make some art. Make some art on the eclipse. That's a good thing to do, right?